conquering tiny task creep. It is myOrganized.life live August 13th, 2019.
Hello.
And this is no tiny task, is it?
This is no tiny task. This is a big task.
This is
a big daily task.
It's a daily task. What are we talking about? We are talking about myOrganized.life live. I'm John Hunt.
And I'm Leanne Thompson.
And this is the show where we give you organizing tips, advice, and recap on our great golf tournament yesterday.
Yes, it was a great day. We were not
day.
here yesterday because we were
golfing
in a company event, and it was fun.
Fundraiser for City of Hope. So check it out.
Out in California.
Yes,
great,
awesome.
Great cause. And
you know, there's a lot of tasks associating with putting that golf tournament together,
Yes.
which we didn't have to do,
no,
thankfully.
we just showed up.
We just showed up and had fun. So anyway, what is this tiny task creep?
The tiny task creep, and this is an article on SME.com by Geraldine Thomas. Brand new article for us.
Ooh, nice. So if someone wants to find it, they have to go to SME.com,
Yes.
search on tiny tasks.
Right. And she basically talks about how there's all sorts of tasks that creep up on you.
Oh, yeah.
So she suggests taking one tiny task a day per month.
Oh, that's where the 31 comes from.
That's where the 31 comes. And then you're not bombarded when suddenly everything is just driving you crazy because you haven't kept up on it.
Right. Well, let's not get into all 31 because we want them to go read this article.
But I'll do 5.
Okay, do 5. Number 1.
Number 1, clean out the medicine cabinet.
Oh.
When's the last time you did that?
Actually, we don't have a medicine cabinet.
Okay, well, we have a cupboard.
Medicine drawer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
I mean, I think mine is so full right now that when you spin the Lazy Susan, they like come tumbling out. I could probably go and throw away at least 5 bottles of expired.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's a good
clean
one.
out the
Check
medicine.
off.
Yep.
That's one day.
That's day 1. Okay.
Day 1. Day 2.
Prepare meals and snacks ahead of time.
Ooh.
This is a good one.
That is.
Especially, if you do your once a month or once a week shopping.
I suppose you put your lunch together for work the day before, don't you?
It depends.
Yeah.
Depends on if we have something for dinner that I want the next day.
Yeah.
Or if I feel like it.
My problem, if I start preparing a meal that I'm eating
okay.
it while I'm making it, it's
Scoop
like
for my lunch, scoop for me, even though you're already full,
yes,
right?
I know. It's terrible. Oh.
So it'll be easier in like snacks if you have the fruit cut up already.
Oh, yeah.
It's easier to just grab it than.
Yes,
So
I know.
kind of do that.
I like that one.
Yep.
Day 2.
Declutter the cabinet under your kitchen sink. Again, probably lots of stuff under there that's probably maybe a little questionable.
It gets in there like when you're like doing that mass quick cleaning when, someone's coming over in 5 minutes.
Or the cleaners that you forget about that get shoved way back are now, rusted around the rim if they're the metal cans. Those can kind of just
clean that under the sink counter.
Exactly.
That's another day. Check.
Let's see. Discard, recycle, or donate old magazines, catalogs, and newspapers. Mm-hmm. So if you still subscribe to the daily newspaper, you probably don't need the last 3 weeks' copies sitting, in the basket by your couch.
We don't. But what I do like, instead of recycling them, is taking them to the cabin to use as fire starter.
That's a good idea too. Winter is upon us.
So we have one person that subscribes to the paper. So we invite them up once a month? No, once a year, and say, hey, by the way, when you're coming, why don't you bring any old newspapers you have? And that gives our supply of newspaper for the year.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, well that friend should not clean theirs out because they should save it for you.
Yes,
or
they actually know we're asking them to do that, so they do.
They save it purposely for
do.
you. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's number 3, or is that number 4?
That was number 4.
Number 4. Okay, the last one.
Ooh, lots of good ones in here too.
Sort through your everything drawer. So I guess that can be kind of like the junk drawer, I guess.
We've talked about that
Donate,
before.
Recycle, or throw away anything old, damaged, unused, or unwanted.
I remember like a few weeks ago you said you were going to go home and sort that junk drawer.
A few weeks ago. That was probably a couple months ago.
And did you ever do it?
No.
But
we're moving soon, so I'll have to go through it at some point.
So what you're going to do is you're going to take it, you're going to dump it all into a box and say, when we get to the new place, that's when we'll...
No, I'm going to actually clean it out before. I've learned too much on this show
and
this job not to not do that.
You don't sort before or after you get there. You sort before you leave.
I don't want to store, some pencil clippings or something that we are never going to use again. So anyway,
this is great.
There's 31 total. I would just scratch the surface.
Yeah, one per day.
Yes.
On months with 31 days. Which I won't go there.
Yeah,
That's an inside joke. But anyway, great. Well, Geraldine, thank you for that. You can go find that over at sme.com. But tiny tasks.
I wonder if she has anything about pets.
Like
Because
Pip. Yeah.
Pip is a big part of her life.
Pip is a big part of her life. Anything
Let's see.
for
There could be something, but
groom
I don't.
Pip, or take Pip to the groomer. She probably
Once
does
a
that
month?
once a month, don't you think?
That size dog.
Oh yeah.
maybe.
Well, the nails have to be
The
clipped.
nails have to be clipped. She could clean Pip's bed,
Yeah.
but I'm sure Pip has some
Pip
sort of palace, like
probably has his own room.
probably has his own room.
Yeah.
I love Pip.
Pip is
I wish
good.
she would come here and bring Pip.
Yeah, that'd be fun, wouldn't it?
That would be fun. Just have
Okay.
him sitting up here while we do the show.
Yes, you'll have to go back and visit some of our other podcasts at sme.com/podcast because Pip frequently is a co-host
Yes.
with Geraldine
Yes.
on those podcasts.
Speaking of podcasts.
Tomorrow,
brand
yes.
new.
Yes, Ellen Fay.
Ooh, and she's talking about.
Productivity as it relates to leadership.
Oh, because she is a leader.
Well, she's actually the past
president of NAPO.
of NAPO, yeah.
she's
And
got
now
that on her resume.
she recently moved.
Yeah, I know.
We get a
She's
little
like
sneak
in
peek
the-
at our
in
new house too.
Naples.
If you,
Yeah, she's living the good life right
she's
now.
living the good life. So come back tomorrow. We'll have that at 2 p.m. Central.
Yep.
We do that every Wednesday with the newest podcast release.
Exactly.
And then we'll have more stuff the rest of the week as well, like we always do. So 2 p.m. Central, 3 Eastern, noon Pacific, myOrganized.life live.